Hi, numinous family. We have a cozy, yin, yummy, restorative style class today. I have my cozy crochet socks on. That's just the vibe. This is a class when you just want to be low to the earth. You need some chill, grounding energy, and yet you want to feel into all the subtleties that are happening within you. So you want to melt, you want to ground, but you don't want to completely check out. You just want to tune in, come back to your center, and breathe into these subtle currents within us. So for today's class, you'll need 2 blocks. If you don't have 2 blocks, that's cool. Use 2 giant books or something that you can use for support. You'll need a bolster. I don't even have a bolster. I'm using my meditation cushion, so you can use that if you have one. You can find some pillows from your couch or bed and prop yourself up with those. Maybe 2 because you want it a little bit thicker. And yeah, journal prompts are down below for you to continue the practice off of your mat, and my Spotify is linked as well. So get super cozy, make it vibey, maybe make some tea, maybe light some candles, and we'll get started. So start by bringing your bolster underneath your knees. We'll find a Shavasana. So come down onto the ground. Actually, before you get cozy, have your blocks nearby so they're easy to grab. So just kind of bring them up so that they're at least waist height so they're easy to grab. And then come down onto your back. Your knees are supported by the bolster. Feel the back body start to melt, start to relax, start to soften. Close down the eyes or have a nice soft gaze. Let out an exhale, completely empty out. Let everything go. Let your inhales start in your low body, your low belly, and start to wave your breath around within you. Like you're searching inside of your body with a flashlight. You're sending your breath to all of these different pockets and areas within you. Starting to notice, starting to tune into all of the subtle currents, the subtle aliveness within you. As you do this, notice what feels like it wants to be expanded with your breath. And then notice what feels like it wants to melt, it wants to soften. Relax your jaw, relax your eyes. Maybe you need to make some movements through the jaw a few times, smack the lips. You can even flex the toes and then point them, open through the palms, relax them. Take the hands wherever feels good. And then let yourself settle back in. And come back to the visualization, the sensation of using your breath as a flashlight. And tuning into all of the subtle currents within you. And imagine a bunch of rivers within you, like river systems. So all this energy, this aliveness, these subtleties you're noticing, feeling, witnessing, imagine them as streams of rivers. And you are gently moving this water, gently flowing these streams, these rivers along, just by the awareness and attention you're giving to your breath and your inner world. Hold on to everything you've awakened within you, everything you're noticing, all the subtleties you're feeling more deeply. Keep that as you take an inhale and you reach your arms overhead and your legs away from you like a full body yawn. Grab your blocks, grab both of them. Bend your knees, take your feet onto your bolster, and then prop your hips up for a supported bridge. You'll take both of your blocks so that you have more support. On the medium or low setting, you choose what feels good for you, right beneath your sacrum. And then lower your hips back down. You can keep your feet bent, your knees bent, not bent feet. Or if it feels good, you can extend your legs so that they fall over the blocks in your bolster. And notice what feels good for your hands. Maybe like keeping them on your belly, your hips, maybe opening, making a W with the hands or extending the arms overhead. And once again, open and close through the hands, point and flex through the toes, soften through your jaw, soften through your eyes. And tap into the subtle wisdom of your body, of your breath, these subtle currents, streams of energy within you. Feel, notice, witness everything here. And lean into that sensation of flow within your body, but then also this deepening, this pulling inwards and downwards. Like you're softly floating deeper and deeper. Stay in this deep current, this deep inner awareness and attunement. As you slowly bend your knees, place your feet back onto the bolster. Lift your hips. Remove your blocks out to the side. Just place them off to the side. We'll grab them again later. Lower your hips down. Feel into the grounding. Give your body a second to just integrate. To notice all the subtle differences after just removing the block. Subtle currents. Reach down for your block, or your bolster now, and bring your bolster off to the right side of your mat. Extend your right leg out straight. Cross your left knee over your body to find a supported twist. Now you can keep your right arm extended and bring your left arm overhead for a little thread the needle. If this is feeling good, you can stay here, or if you'd rather unwind and open through the left shoulder and find a supported open twist, then lean into that. And then maybe you go back and forth between the two. So let yourself sink, let yourself settle in to this shape and witness, notice, breathe, feel into all of the subtle sensations. Stay with the sensations of flow of the subtle currents, and then also sinking deeper and deeper. Slowly begin to unravel out of this shape by turning your body all the way down towards the mat and then propping yourself up so that you start to come back towards this kneeling child's pose. So your back toes can be tucked or untucked. Scoot your left toe in. Stay on your tiptoes as you walk your hands forward. Sit the hips back. And then just kind of rock from side to side. So starting to add in some easy movement. There is no right or wrong. Just kind of let yourself wiggle and squirm around on your mat. Let it be yummy. And let yourself notice all the subtle activations and currents here. Walk your hands back, lower yourself onto a seat, extend your legs out in front of you, scoot yourself down a little bit so that your hips are in line with your bolster. Lower all the way down onto your mat and switch sides. Cross the right leg across the body and find this supported twist. So once again, you can start in this twist with thread the needle. Maybe it feels better to open and unravel. Choose your own adventure, choose your shape. And then drop, sink, tune in to all of the subtle currents. And if you feel melty, see if you can get even meltier. Through your shoulders, your jaw, your eyes, your fingers, your toes. Slowly start to unravel out of this shape by bringing yourself back towards your mat. Be facing the top of the mat again. And then bringing yourself back into that funky little half child's pose. So right toes are down, back toes are tucked or untucked. And then once again, just let yourself kind of wiggle here. Stay with the subtle currents and swirl your breath around within you. Noticing every sensation. Bring your hands back towards you. Bring yourself down to a seat. Grab your blocks now. And you'll take one block medium height, one block lower. You can also bring it higher if you're feeling that. You just kind of gauge and choose your own adventure. You're going to take your bolster now, or your pillows, and extend your legs wide. Scoot your hips all the way up to your bolster. Flop through the feet so you get them nice and relaxed. Point and then flex the toes. And then from here, lengthen up through your spine. Start to pull the hips back like you're on a conveyor belt at a grocery store as you lengthen your heart forward. And then let your elbows come down onto the bolster. And let your eyes come right onto the heels of your hands. And gently melt your head into your hands. Let the shoulders soften. Let there be a nice soft round through the upper back. Let out an exhale and let everything soften. Notice all of the subtle activations, all of the subtle currents. Maybe you're seeing visualizations. And giving your eyes this lovely little pressure is like a little massage. We intake so much information through our eyes, and now we give them a chance to receive some love. And it also helps us go deeper into our own subtle currents. Notice here if there's any little wiggles you want to take. Maybe you notice you want to flex the feet or point them. Play around between activating and then letting your body go limp. Between lengthening your heart forward and letting yourself gently round and soften. Subtle currents. Take another full inhale. Full exhale. And gently lift your head. Gently open your eyes. Bring yourself up to a seat. Take your hands behind you for support. Bring your legs up onto your bolster. And then come to lie down onto your back. Giving yourself a moment here to integrate and feel almost like how a dam releases. Feel into that energy within you. What is flowing? After everything we've done so far, feel into those subtle currents. After your next exhale, slowly, bring yourself up to a seat in whatever way feels good for you. Make it yummy. Turn away from your bolster now. And now you'll lean onto it for a supported fish pose. Adjust your pillow, adjust your blocks how you need. Again, you can bring that block higher or lower. Once you find that, let the arms open out wide so you broaden through the collarbones, soften through the heart space. And your knees, you can take your feet out wide and knock the knees in on one another. You can bring the feet together, find Baddha Konasana legs. You can also extend through the legs, tune into what feels good for you here. Let out and exhale, let everything go to sink into this pose. And come back to using your breath as a flashlight, tuning into all of the subtle currents. And continuously dropping in, melting, deepening, more and more and more. Stay here for at least another minute, another song. Let yourself linger, witness, give sensation voice, a witnessing effect to all of the subtle currents. Tuning back into those streams, those rivers within you. Linger here, and when you're ready, close out your practice. Whatever way feels good for you. May you feel more awakened, more alive, and more attuned to your own subtle currents, your own magic within you, your own essence, your own life force. Stay cozy. And thank you.